Welcome back everybody, MC here with another video, and today I want to show you guys how to find enchanted shrines easily in Terraria. The first thing you're going to need if you're doing this semi-early in your own playthrough is Jester's arrows. They're very easy to make, wooden arrows, and you mix them with stars and you use them pretty much with a normal bow, and that's going to create a little bit of shine underneath the ground so you can see if you have an enchanted shrine underneath the ground. I'm going to show you how all that works as we go. First, we need to go to the area of the map where enchanted shrines usually spawn. They usually spawn on the outer parts of the world in the green area, in the normal forest area. So you can go straight there. We're going to start a little bit early here because we're in a large world and there's a high chance that you're going to get more shrines on a large world than you will on a small world. So the first forest that we see that's not on spawn, we're going to try and get them. As you can see here, we're using the demon bow and we're going to hit the ground with the jester's arrow, and it's going to create a shine that goes underneath the ground, and we're looking for something very specific in order to know that there's a shrine underneath. I'll show you what that is when we find one. But for now, let me tell you the difference. On a small world, you have a chance of getting up to 2 shrines. There is a chance you get 0. On a medium world, you have a chance of getting up to 3 shrines. There is a chance that you get 0. And on a large world, you have a chance of getting up to 4 shrines. There is a chance that you'll get 0. They upped the chances of getting shrines in a recent patch, so you pretty much have a higher chance of getting shrines now than you ever did before. I'd recommend a medium world for this. I'm showing you on a large world actually. When it comes to why you're going to look for the enchanted shrines have the chance to have an enchanted sword in the stone in the enchanted shrine. That enchanted sword is used to make the zenith, and it's actually quite a good sword early game too. So if you do this nice and early in your playthrough, you'll have a half decent sword to take out some bosses with. Now it also has a chance of having the Terragrim. Previously it had the ability to have the Arcalis, but they changed how you get the Arcalis. You can now get that outside of the shrines. You can also get the enchanted sword outside of the shrines now too, from golden crates. There are other crates that you can get it from as well. And that means that you don't have to worry about enchanted shrines in your playthrough as much as you used to, because the enchanted shrines have a chance of having nothing in them. You could literally get a dud. Terraria trolling as usual. And the enchanted shrine, using the enchanted shrine to get an enchanted sword is probably the best way to get the enchanted sword. But at least there's a failsafe if you can't find an enchanted sword, because you're going to want to get the enchanted sword in pretty much every single playthrough, just for the recipe alone. So as you can see here, we're all the way out to the dungeon. We still haven't found one of these things yet. We're still hitting the ground with the jester's arrow. And I will tell you what we're looking for, or show you what we're looking for when we find one, as I said. I have late game gear on, obviously, for anyone who's eagle-eyed. I pretty much created a new world for this so that I could show you how to do it. I won't be actually using the enchanted sword from this world for anything. It's pretty much just a how to do it tutorial pretty much. And we're going to take out some of our normal enemies with some pretty late game gear so they don't have a chance. But then we're going to go back to searching. So we're just going to hit the ground. The little sparks are going to light up the ground, and we're going to see if we can find the enchanted shrine this way. Now, obviously, there are other ways to light up the ground. You can use summons, you can use other items. If you use something completely different, make sure you let me know in the comment section, and you can share that with other people in the community so they know what you use. And as I said, if we can find one of these things, we have a pretty good chance of getting an enchanted sword. We also have a chance of getting trolled by Terraria, which of course it's very known for. And here we have the design we're looking for. It's pretty much a 1-block tunnel from top to bottom. It's always vertical, and it has little nooks in the sides as well. So it almost looks like a key or a sword in itself. So we're going to dig down here. We're going to see if we get lucky. It could be an enchanted sword, it could be a Terragrim, or it could be a dud. You can kind of tell if it's good or not as soon as you see it, because the blue on that sword that you can see in front of you tells me that it will be an enchanted sword. I don't believe The Terragrim is also blue. I think the Terragrim is going to be green. I have to admit, I have never gotten anything other than an enchanted sword or a dud from an enchanted shrine before. And I have over 1300 hours in Terraria. So that just goes to show how rare the other items are. Anyway, we have the enchanted sword. As you can see, it's quite good. It's going to be good early game. You're going to want to be using this pretty early on if you're going to be using it for bosses because it falls off pretty quickly. But it's not just because of the sword that you're getting it, it's because of what it turns into, the zenith. So you're going to need that as part of the recipe. Just a reminder that you can get the enchanted sword in other places on the map as well. But finding it in the shrine means you don't have to do any fishing. And I know that a lot of people don't like to fish in Terraria for some reason. When it comes to what we're doing right now, we're just looking for another one. As I said, you can have up to 4 in a large world. So let's see if we can find another one. Maybe we will get the Terragrim. And I doubt it, to be honest, because Terraria doesn't tend to have shrines very close to each other. Not in my experience anyway. I've never seen them close to each other like that. I've also seen shrines in biomes that I'm not saying they don't belong in the biomes, but they tend not to spawn in these biomes, and that would be the snow biome. I think that's mostly in the like smaller worlds and stuff because there's less room for them to spawn in the outer third of the map. So anyway, thank you very much for watching today's video. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know in the comment section how you look for shrines, enchanted shrines in Terraria. Let me know what you are going to be doing next in your Terraria playthroughs as well. And thank you very much for watching. Ta-ta!